Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Diana Maria Garcia von Könenberg Essenthal, here to resolve your love issues. And here we are in our Valentine's Day room in Valentine's Day month. And happy Valentine's to all of you lovers. Well, hip hip hooray, Wills and Kate are preggers. So I thought this was a wonderful time to talk about babies. Here's our letter from St. Louis. Look, a little kitty pussycat, isn't it pretty? Our letter from St. Louis from mergers and acquisitions. No wonder. Dear Diana Maria Garcia von blah blah blah. My new husband and I have huge careers that take all our time. We've been thinking about children. Perhaps we should not have them. What do you think? Mergers and acquisitions. Well, dear, mergers and acquisitions. Children have certainly always been a part of my life, so I recommend them. Dogs and cats are marvelous, but they just won't talk to you. We tried everything on ours, but they just couldn't get beyond woof woof and meow. Goldfish are slippery, and those tiny rodents that run inside the little wheel, if you try to pet them, they bite you. Now, perhaps you're worried about those stories that the fairies come in the night and steal your baby and take it to live under a mushroom. Oh, that is ridiculous. How could you possibly get a baby under a mushroom? Furthermore, fairies are 2 inches tall at most. And how could they possibly carry off a huge 12-pound infant? It would be like roaches carrying off a leg of mutton. They would be squished. Now, when they're little, children run around a great deal screaming until you want to drown them. But if you feed them, they get bigger and start speaking French and singing a song about some wheels on a bus, and that's terribly fun. But then they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you have to buy them bigger and bigger and bigger designer clothes, and there's no end to that. But no matter, when they're bigger, you can get them to rake the lawn or take out the trash, and that's very, very helpful to staff. Staff will thank you for that. I have a girl and a boy, both away at university doing wonderful, marvelous things. Oh, God knows what. They bring great joy into our household. So you have to ask yourself, well, are we selfless enough to have a child? Do we have enough love to raise a child? Now, the very fact that you ask me if you should have a child, rather than when should you have a child, I think that is your answer. So my answer to you is, get a cockatoo and get on with your lives. That's our love issue from today, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, never give up on love.